Hi, my name is Jonathan John Pidwin, and along with Tobias Greising, we're the co-founders of Sinne Products of Purpose. We're a German-based company, and today we'd like to show you in this innovation showcase our first family of products called Ideenbread. That would be German, or in English would be idea boards, a family of whiteboards and communication tools for active and agile working and learning environments. First, I'd like to point out some of the problems we've been trying to address with this issue, with these products. And the first one is lifestyle. As you all know, you're at the Relearn conference, you're interested in this. We're all leading, on average, a very sedentary lifestyle compared to even 10 years ago, or 20, 30, it's even greater the difference. And this really is leading to serious health issues, but it's also having a negative effect on the productivity and performance of our students in our schools. And this goes from the start of schooling right through into adult education. Sitting is not necessarily a bad thing, but sitting all day is a very bad thing. Communication. This is really, for us now and in the future, will be the most important thing in our lives. Being able to communicate, whether it be digitally, analog, through speech, or through writing and other arts forms of communication, is extremely important. And the empathy that comes along with that, and the ability to individualize your communication techniques, is very important. A lot of what goes on in school, though, is very hierarchical education. It's very one-directional. And this is partly due to the tools that are available to our teachers. Next thing is fixed infrastructure. There's a whole lot of money invested in educational institutes around the world. A lot of it goes into fixed infrastructure. And my main gripe here is that every cent put into a piece of fixed infrastructure, that's maybe not the actual building itself, is not future-proofed. It only allows for a certain amount of flexibility in the near future, but doesn't allow for sharing, doesn't allow for changes in how we teach and what types of students we have, what age the students are, and how we mix them together. So that's a very big topic for this product. Next one is mobility and flexibility. I'd like to address as a designer what marketing hype would be put around a lot of products, saying we're mobile, we have mobility, it's a flexible product, multi-purpose. This is very rarely the case. And I'd like to just think, someone who sells a flip chart on a steel stand will say it's flexible, it's mobile. But have you ever tried to carry one up the stairs to another classroom or get it through a tight space? They're not really mobile, even though they have wheels on them. And the fifth one here is environment. It's something that's very dear to us as designers, and it's a challenge for us all as a society, is to think logically and future orientated about the environment, about our products, and how we build products. So, now I'd like to just introduce the Ideenbread family to you. I'll just get this one out of the way. I can just hang it up here. Now, the Ideenbread family is an analog communication tool which allows you to create your own method of communication or your own environment in which you want to communicate. And we do start off from the smallest products called the flat. It is quite flat. Extremely lightweight. I can really do anything I want with it. I can move around, and it's very easy to use. I can also display it on my different surfaces, on my field surfaces. And then the boards slowly get bigger. We go up to Madame, here, and basically all the other boards are constructed in a very similar manner. And the nice thing about these things is they are lightweight. I say they're lightweight, and they are very lightweight. They also have a very pleasant feel and touch to them. And we go from here to the Harvest Hemp, which has a handle to hold, and to what you can see here hanging on the wall. But a nice thing about our SAMs, they do not need to stay on the wall. They can lean on the wall, I can write on them. Just one point about a sedentary lifestyle. It's a fact that I learned from the Dr. Breideke. And if you're female and you have a day job where you sit 7 to 8 hours a day, you have a 30% chance, higher chance, of becoming getting certain cancers, including stomach cancer. And that's an amazing difference between someone who has an active job, who moves around during the day, to someone who sits still in an office chair all day. And it's just one of the facts that I want to endeavour to change, to make agile work and learning environments easier. And that's a big part of what we do in our jobs is communication. But you see the Sam here, 1.80 meters tall. It's very easy to take around. And what I mean by flexibility and mobility, I can carry this in one hand. I can carry it with 2 fingers. It's very light. I turn it around, and instead of being a whiteboard, it's now a pinboard. It's a semi-recycled PET film, which can be fully recycled end of use. And now I can lean it against the wall, or I can put it in the stand and bring my activity to the middle of the classroom, for example. We have lots of little features, and I want to make sure that this is a simple analog product in a digital world, becoming digital world. But the easiest communication and the way we need to start about talking about communication is that of writing with a pen, piece of paper or whiteboard. And I can really, any person can communicate here effectively when compared to trying to do this on a digital board. But it's a nice balance. Balance out the digital with the analog and make sure we have a nice even representation within our school environments. And we really want to make sure with this family of products that you can take your tool, it's a tool, communication tool, and use it anywhere you want. It's really specialized, especially designed to be used on the floor. I'm not sure if you can see this quite well, but I'll show some photos at the end. You can place it on the floor. Students can get down in groups or individual work and do whatever they need to do to communicate their idea to their friends and family and teachers. Sorry. And then they can take it up and present it. And there's nothing here saying things have to be horizontal or vertical. You can do it any way you want and present your ideas. Now there's lots of little products that we have as well. For example, this little guy here, he's called Agile Zero. He's actually your eraser, but he has more functions than that. He grabs onto the side of the board. I'll just show you here. So he's always at hand. I can walk around with my whiteboard and I've always got my eraser there for me. And the nice thing about whiteboards is when I make a mistake, for example, I write 30%. Oh, actually, I didn't mean that. I can change it. And it's very similar to using a digital device. I have the opportunity to change and correct or update what I've done. And that's not the same, for example, when you're using a flip chart and a piece of paper. We also have Agile sticks, which are our special markers with our suction cap on them. The nice thing about that is you also don't need several hands to hold all your markers, hold all your things. You can get different colours, put them on, and then I have the ability to chop and change and use whatever colour I want to there. They can be used on any whiteboard, and if I want to, I can also hold the Agile Zero like this, and I always know where it is. So it's just a few little ideas, little products that also make the user experience much more engaging. And that's very special to let students and teachers to individualize how they work and where they work. And the target with the ED Bird product is really to allow you to work anywhere, anytime, anyhow. I come back to this issue of fixed infrastructure. It's a lot of money which is invested in products like this. and a lot of money invested in education. But what's very important is that products like this can be shared within a whole school. Not every classroom needs a full family of products. You can have a product park place, where you can then, each teacher or students can take out the products they need when they need it and take it to where they need. So there's a lot of high degree of flexibility within a school environment. One aspect that's very important to us and dear to our heart is inclusion and integration of disabled people. The EDM allows you to communicate in a very simple way. There's no software to be learned, there's no interface to be learned, it's just like a pen and paper, but you can change it and correct it if you wish. And what's nice about EDM is, or what the biggest failure in fixed or heavy products in the classroom is that wheelchair users cannot get to them. They can't ride up on the wall because they're sitting down low. And the nice fact about EDM bread here, or the harvest hemp, is a wheelchair user can use it on their knee while sitting and then hold it up and show them or present them to the class. For example, someone can hang it up for them here. And this ability to be able to use products, even though you're not, while you're not able to use a normal product which has the same function, is a big bonus for all those people in their communication with their class and colleagues at school or in the working environment. And that's why lightness is very important. As a bit of a summary, the idea with the Embedded is to really promote active learning. It's to let people learn and communicate in a very relaxed fashion, a very interactive fashion. You can share, you can change, you can play games using these things. You can use them on the floor, you can take them outside, you can use them in the hallways. They go anywhere you want to go. As I said before, it's very important to keep the analog and digital balance in our schools. Digital is very important. As you see here, we integrate digital products within our analog products. This is the EDN store, where you can store all your products and then move them from place to place very easily with a touchscreen integrated. In that, we've also got the other products you can have. For example, our EDN stand, which is very lightweight. It weighs about half a kilogram, and because of that, I can take this product anywhere. And I can quickly put two of my boards together, one or two, and I can use this in the middle of a room. So a very flexible, easy product to use. There's no instructions needed. And in the end, you'll be saving money because you'll have a product which can be used by the entire school faculty, can be moved around, can be adapted as times go on. We try to create active environments through giving people the right tools and making the tools in their simplest form to achieve simple and detailed communication for the school, for the teachers, for the students, and also in the working environment. This product really does span from the youngest kids to the most complex digital companies can and do use these products. So we'd like to have a better future, and this is part of the way towards that. And we like to think that through these products there'll be more productive and better communication, and it will lead to a healthy environment for all those that use it. Thank you very much. If you'd like some more information, have some questions, please feel free to contact us. Look at our website www.imsinner.com, or you can email me personally on info@imsinner.com and you'll get a personal reply from us. Thank you very much. Bye bye.